Hi everyone, hi Mia. So today I'm just gonna sit and chat if that's alright. I have been struggling a lot with just chronic fatigue syndrome, with battling nausea and headaches and dizziness and motivation. Getting a video done. I went to Armageddon a few days ago. For those who don't know, that's like New Zealand's Comic-Con. And I had a really good time, but I knew that that would put me in like an energy debt, and so my body is still recovering from that. And I had every intention of filming that to show you. I filmed getting ready, I filmed getting dressed into my costume, I filmed the drive down there, and then when I got there I didn't film anything. It completely slipped my mind, and I also found it difficult because I took my walker with me to be able to use my phone and use my walker at the same time, and it was very, very crowded. It's one of the more popular ones in the country, in Wellington, so it was the capital. There were thousands and thousands of people there, and it was very shoulder to shoulder, but I had a really good time, and I got some really cool things. I got some cool dice, I got an axe, I almost got a tattoo, but the tattoo that I wanted, the artist that was doing that particular tattoo was already completely booked for the day, and I only had a single day ticket, so I didn't end up getting a tattoo. Got some cool cereal. I tried, it's called Lucky Charms cereal. They had a box of Lucky Charms, and that's not readily available in New Zealand, mostly because of the amount of colours and stuff that's in it. And I don't get it. I don't get the hype over those kinds of cereals. It tasted like food colouring. It didn't taste like anything else. Like, it just had so much. The cereal turned the milk in the cereal turned like a greyish colour because it had so much colour coming off the cereal pieces. Marshmallow and cereal, I don't get that either. But it tasted like it would be good as an ingredient, like in Rice Krispie Squares, but not as a standalone cereal. It didn't taste very nice to me. So that's that. I've been struggling a lot with doctors. I finally heard back from the OBGYN, and I have to have an ultrasound to check for structural issues and to make sure everything is okay and there's no underlying problems we don't know about, and then I'll be able to get a hysterectomy, which I'm excited for. I heard back from the gastroenterologist. I didn't even get to see him. I just got a letter that said, double your medication, wait 3 months. And that is incredibly infuriating. I cried a lot. I still cry over it. It's the amount of pain and everything that I'm in. It sucks. Where was I? So yeah, the pain that I'm in when I eat, it sometimes can be debilitating. It makes me cry. I'm holding my husband's hand, white knuckle gripping, and I had to trim my fingernails so that I didn't cut into his hand when I squeezed his hand. It makes me really upset and infuriated that I have to endure this until the end of June before I can have someone that's never met me or spoken to me decide whether I'm worth helping or not. And I understand that's still more help than some places get, and it's still better than having to pay tons of medical bills, because we don't have that in New Zealand. But I'm hopeful to get some sort of help, even if they just recommend an endoscopy, the camera down the throat, instead if they recommend that just to see what's going on, or recommend supplemental feeding some other way, because the supplemental feeding that I have gives me it doesn't agree with my stomach or my digestion. It'll either shoot right through, and you can use your imagination, or it just sits and stays in my stomach depending on the day, and it just makes me feel incredibly nauseated. The other stuff that's more broken down and more easily digestible and that you can have orally or through a tube is prescription only, and so I have no access to that, and I probably most likely won't, because I'm not losing weight, because I have Hashimoto's disease, and that makes you gain weight. Even when you fast, even when you exercise like a madman, it's incredibly difficult to lose weight. So when you're unable to move a lot, when you're unable to exercise, when you have to walk, if you have to walk more than a mile, you have to take your wheelchair, it makes it very difficult to lose weight. And so that's basically the issue that I'm having there. I don't know how my videos in the future will go, whether I'll be able to keep a schedule or not. I'm trying my best to keep going, to keep coming up with ideas, to keep getting videos out for you guys. I've gotten a lot of support. I've received a lot of support. I've received a lot of new subscribers, and I'm not really sure whether they're here from old videos, from dice making videos, from chronic illness content. So please let me know what you want to see. I say this a lot and I very rarely get any comments on it, but let me know what you want to see so I can prioritize, so I can make videos that you want to see. I want to be able to reach maybe 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That would be really nice, but I'm not holding my breath. I'm not a big channel. I'm making videos that I like, that I want to see, videos that I like watching. So yeah, this is more of a scatterbrain chit-chat type video, but that's where everything is at right now. So I'll happy Easter for those who celebrate, and happy Sunday for those that don't. I'll upload this the same day that I'm filming, and I am halfway through filming a video. I have been for the past couple of weeks, and I will try and finish that one off, and then I think I have an idea for another one, but after that it might be a few different kind of videos, because I'm nearly out of resin, and resin is expensive. So until I get more resin, there'll be less dice videos, and maybe some other videos like how I set up and prepare as a DM, things like that. Right, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comments are hugely important to the algorithm. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know if you don't like this kind of content. Let me know. Just let me know, and I will see you in another video. Bye.